type of person. Like, I was boiling mad, especially when I was sitting around waiting when I was there before everyone else.
How much? Ask how much it is. $8. How you know? Oh, I didn't hear her. I only speak English.
Those goody perks. Happy Monday. So yesterday it was really weird. I just picked up the camera and just showed me hanging out at the beach. But my day started off a little rough. I was having a morning, but I started to feel a lot better after I went and got my nails and my toes done. I haven't had my toes done in a really long time. And then we had date night. We went out to eat by the beach, and then we went on to the beach. And I was in one of my favorite rompers that I got for only $1 at the bins. I think I did. I can't even exactly remember where I got that from, but I'm pretty sure I got that at the bins. I don't remember buying that at a regular thrift store. So if it didn't come from a regular thrift store, it came from the outlet bin. Sorry, you guys are foggy. Yeah, so that, had date night, came home, and that was pretty much my whole day. Nails and date night. Right now I'm on my way. You guys just keep getting worse. 1 second. Right now I am on my way to the auto shop to get a new tire. Hopefully to get one tire. The guy was giving me a hard time the last time I went there. Was like, we don't just change one tire, we change only two, at least two at a time. But I'm going to ask politely that I just need one. Because I'm budgeting. Okay. Also, that same guy that is working there, he's new, because I've been going to this auto shop since I got my car when I was 18 years old. And it's always been this one guy and his son. They own that shop. And the last time this new guy came, he rolled up in there almost 30 minutes late, and then he was being like super like sweet and like accommodating to everyone, like offering me drinks and other people drinks, like water and stuff, and saying, oh, I'll be with you for a second and everything. And he was just like overly doing it, which I'm not used to. Like, the people that work there are not rude, but they're also like not friendly, you know. They're just not that type of person. He was just like extra friendly, and then like it turned to like being super professional until like he was talking to me directly and there wasn't anyone around, and this man was so vulgar, so inappropriate, borderline sexual harassment, to be honest with you. If I'm being completely honest with you, made me so uncomfortable. He said so many things to me that I cannot even repeat, and I don't know why he thought I'd be okay with hearing him speak to me that way, because I am the furthest person. I am the furthest person away from thinking or wanting to hear anything even remotely close to that. I don't know what this man was thinking. I felt so uncomfortable. So uncomfortable. Mind you, he's married. And this is within like an hour of me meeting this guy. I don't even, bro, I just went there for my oil change. Why are you telling me this? Why are you asking me these questions? We're both not single. Like, why? Like, sir, be for real. So I was calling up some other places to get the tire from, like, later on in the week, because my tire is really, really bad on my passenger side. All the tires were, like, out of stock. This is the only tire that is in stock over here. And it's one of the cheaper ones that I have, so I'm being forced to come back here. And I would hate that I can't come to my spot that I've been going to for years because this one man who just started working there is making me feel uncomfortable. So I'm just praying that either one, he's not there today, or two, he's just not disrespectful. And on top of that, they put in a new windshield wiper for me the last time I went there last week, and one of them is falling off. So I have no choice but to go back to make sure they fix that because I paid for it, bro. And usually they give me free ones. So I think, well, actually, I think they did. I think they did give this to me for free because I was looking at the paper and I didn't see a charge on there for it. But I could just be misreading it, but I thought they were gonna charge me. So I don't know. It doesn't matter. They put it on there, and like the day after, it was already falling off. So they need to get that fixed. See, look. You see how it's all falling off? You see it? There you go. See it a little better. There, yeah, that needs to be fixed. Am I able to make an appointment?
Sure. It's not wrong. As long as we're not bombarded with something up over there.
8 o'clock.
I'll be here at 8.
7:55.
Will you be here at 8?
I'm always early.
Not today.
I was.
No, maybe there was somebody else ahead of you.
But I'm still here early. As soon as
there was 3 ahead of you. The one who played the game with
No, it was one person ahead of me.
3.
And I was here at 8.
No, you was not. I came here at 7:55.
I pulled here at 8:01.
Okay, and that other person and the 2 other ones
That
were
doesn't
here.
mean I was late. That just means there were other people in front of me. But
They
usually
beat
I'm the first one here.
Wait.
I will definitely be here tomorrow at 7:55.
Okay. I'm gonna hold that in.
7:55.
Yeah, sure. You know, I thought pink was red, but it's okay. I'll see you at 7.
Hey, you were almost 30 minutes late the last time.
That was a different story.
Why was that
Because
different?
my dog ran away. He's an escape artist.
Well, that's
You want a husky?
what I was going on with my cat and everything this morning.
He's an escape
You guys, so that whole trip was a fail. This experience was actually worse than last week's experience. Why are you blurry? This experience was actually worse than last week's experience. So I go in and I'm waiting forever while he's having a million conversations with like various people. Instead of, he sees a line piling up, and instead of stop talking, he just continues talking and talking and talking and joking around. So I didn't turn my camera on at that time because I knew he wasn't going to be inappropriate because there were other people. He only did to me the last time when there was nobody else there. So I didn't turn my camera on. He keeps talking. So when he finally gets to me after like 10 minutes of me standing there, he says, I said I have 2 questions. And I was like, the first question, I'm like, I'm having issues with my windshield wiper that you installed last week. It's falling off. And he's joking, like saying like, why did I break it, blah, 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 blah. He wouldn't let me finish my questions and stuff like that. And I had to like budge or whatever my way into the second question because he wasn't listening. And I was like, and I also have a question about my tire, and or if you have a tire or something like that, I said. And then he's like, okay. And he starts taking my key. He's like, I'm gonna have them look into the windshield wiper. I'm like, okay. he doesn't ask me any questions about the tire, which I thought was weird. And then after, he hands me over, what? No. He tells me to go and have a seat in the room, okay? So then, I was like, he starts getting the other guy's phone number to put him into the system. And I was like, in my tire? And then he's like joking. He's like, oh, he's like half joking. He's like, there's like 2 or 3 people in front of you. Like you need to wait and blah 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 blah. I haven't forgotten about you. Let's do one issue at a time. Okay, whatever. So then 20 minutes later, I'm sitting there drinking my smoothie, looking at my YouTube videos, and then he comes in the room and he hands me my keys. Oh, he said, beautiful. Hey, beautiful. And he hands me the keys, and I'm confused. I leave my laptop and everything and my bag sitting there in a room full of strangers, and I walk out there and I'm just standing there staring at him while he's working with a couple other people. And I'm like, after he finished with one guy, he turns to me, he's like, is everything okay, beautiful? And I was like, yeah, my tire, I wanted to see if it was available. He's like, oh, okay, I forgot about that. I'll check on that for you. So I'm just awkwardly standing there, and he just keeps taking person after person after person. He took like 4 people after me while I was standing there when I was there first. And I'm just standing there awkwardly holding my green shake and everything. And then when he's done, he finally goes. So I was standing there for at least 20-25 minutes. He leaves and he goes in the back, finds a guy, and then the guy comes out, and then he was like, tell the guy what's wrong with your tire. I'm like, tell the guy what's wrong? I'm just asking for a new tire. So I walk outside with this other guy, and he asked me where the car is. I'm like, it's right there. You just drove the car around so I can get in it. Although I'm not leaving, I came here to get a tire. I'm like, the car is right there that, you know, you just pulled around. And then he's not even saying anything. He's just walking around the car, looking at the tires, I guess checking to see what the size is. Although I already told the guy last week what size I was. It's even on the report he printed out, and I had it on my phone. They didn't even ask me. They just automatically assume that I don't know the size of my tire because I'm a girl. So, but I always do that. I always take pictures of the tire and then I just show it to them instead of having to explain it. Anyways, then he walks to the back of the car, this like silent guy, and then he whispers something to me from standing from behind the car, and I'm in front of the car, and I didn't understand. I said, what? And as I said, what, like, he just continues walking, just walks away. So now I have no idea what they're doing. I'm just standing outside holding my green smoothie in the hot sun, not knowing what's going on. I don't know if I'm supposed to wait there for him. I don't know if I'm supposed to go inside and wait for him or the other guy. So I'm just standing there for like 5 minutes, just awkwardly just looking around in the hot sun, not knowing what to do. And then I finally turned around and I noticed that the silent guy is now inside the building. So I opened the door. And the other guy, the one that's just dropping the ball on so many different spectrums, he looks at me and says, hey beautiful. Again, this is the 3rd time he called me beautiful. This is so inappropriate. Because I know, like, okay, being called beautiful isn't inappropriate, but being called beautiful by someone who clearly has other intentions is crazy to me. And I told him, and I didn't even say anything. I just pointed to the other guy, the silent guy, and then the silent guy said something to him. I didn't hear what he said, and then the silent guy walks away, and then the other guy, he's working with the lady. So as he's still working with the lady, he looks up to me. This is the 4th time. Wait, it's the 4th time I'm losing count. He was like, I'll be with you in a second. He's like, you're too gorgeous to be standing there for that long. That crossed the line. That, if it hadn't already before, that was a little. And this is just a rated G version of what he said to me like last week, okay? So anyways, he after he finishes with the lady and stuff, and then he's like, oh, you know what? I remember you came in last week and you were looking for the tire and everything else. I'm like, sir, you know I was here last week. He knows I was here. And he's like, he forgot. Like, sorry guys, sorry cars behind me. Sorry car in that lane. Okay, so yeah, so I'm like, sir, you know I came in last week. You didn't even look in the system to find out the tire. You forgot. You're so distracted talking to other people. You're being a pervert to me. Just a whole complete waste of time. I didn't get up to drive all the way here just so I can get my wiper blades fixed. I came here for a tire. That was the main reason I got up early this morning to go there. So then when he said he remembered all these things, blah, 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 then he said, okay, I'm gonna have to check my system to see if it's available. As soon as he said that, I already knew that it was gonna be a problem. So you had me sitting here for more than an hour now, and the only thing you've done was fix my wiper blade and have me awkwardly standing here and have my things left with strangers just to tell me that there's no tire. So he looks in the system and says that there's no tire, but he can get it ordered. I'm like, how long is that gonna take? He said it can take about 3 hours. So I was like, can you just order it and I just come and get it tomorrow morning? And then I recorded the rest of the stuff. I'm sure you heard that on video by now, but and I was on time, and there was only one person in front of me, so I don't know why he's saying that there were 3 people. Like, the man, I want to call and complain, because I'm not that type of person. Like, I was boiling mad, especially when I was sitting around waiting when I was there before everyone else, and he had me waiting and talking and helping everyone else but me. I was mad. It takes a lot. It takes a lot to get that out of me, because I am a very patient person. I don't get upset very easily. I really don't. I'm very patient. But it was the disrespect. It was the disrespect. It was the disrespect. So I ordered the tire, and I still have to deal with this man tomorrow morning. And there's usually not a lot of people there on Mondays. So I don't know, it was a freak accident. There's usually not a lot of people there on Mondays. So tomorrow, definitely, there's not going to be a lot of people. And I'm afraid that I'm going to be the first one in there with him and everything else. And but it's the convenience. It is the convenience of getting the tire there. But like, he has made this whole process so complicated. And when I tell you how long I've been going to this place, I've never had an issue. I get like a 5 out of 5 stars. 5-star review, they get 6 out of 5. And then all of a sudden, 2 weeks, only 2 weeks with this new guy, and the service has plummeted all the way to a 1 out of 5. There's no reason why I have to take multiple trips to the place in order to figure it out. Usually if I go there, I get the situation figured out within minutes. Everything. If I had like 3 issues wrong with the car, they'd figure out everything within like 5 minutes and have everything fixed within an hour. And I've now, this is gonna be 3 trips, and he still hasn't figured out everything that I want. He hasn't fixed anything. He still doesn't know what's wrong with my AC. This is just so foreign to me. I'm so annoyed. I'm supposed to be working now too. So I need to hurry up and go inside and start working and forget this ever happened, and then mentally prepare myself for tomorrow. I wanted to go into the office tomorrow, but if I'm still dealing with, we'll talk about that later, okay? I gotta put you guys on a charger. You like my nails? No, look how pretty this color is. I love it. It's so bright.